Hello, Instagram.
You don't need to do a cringy intro, but anyway. What was on your mind before you went out or during the run?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of went outside because I knew, I had been running a while back and kind of fell off, and then I kind of saw he was running.
You fell off.
And
Lameo.
I fell off what?
You fell off.
Yeah, true.
Anyway.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, it'd be good for me to go out there and be a support for him. And then I noticed while we were running, it seemed like we were trying to compensate for each other, because I knew
because the idea is to run with someone.
This would become really annoying if we were both kind of trying to one up each other, and that would just make both of us mad.
Because one of us would eventually, I don't know who, but most likely you would win because you got the longer legs and probably better endurance. But one of us would win, and then it would become about winning and losing rather than helping each other both win.
Yeah, that's true, and I kind of appreciate it. I went out there and he had been running for about 5 to 7 minutes, and I said, "Hey, can I join you?" And I kind of ran next to him, and at points he would let me get a little bit ahead. I would let him get a little bit ahead just because of the track we were running next to each other. We had to get the full distance, both of us. So yeah, it was just and then at the end,
I'm recording a video. It's important.
Food's in the car getting cold. As we speak, the video is not as important as the food at this point. Go get the food out of the car, please.
Okay.
This is the track in question. Run all the way around there, loop around, go back out there.
The food is in the car, please.
We're going to get it. You have anything else on your mind?
Yeah, so before you got interrupted, I was going to say, I liked how at the end, he finished, and then I had a few more minutes to get the full amount that he did, and I was like, I might as well run the same distance. So I said, I'm going to run another 5 to 7 minutes. And he was like, okay. And then he waited around for me for a few minutes. And then for the last couple of minutes, he ran next to me, which I kind of appreciated. Just kind of like being supported and encouraged. Even ran behind me so as to ensure that, there wasn't any
Competition,
one-upmanship going on. So yeah, it's just nice to have support.
My 2 cents to this whole thing is that I recorded a video, I think, was it yesterday, day before? Not really sure. My 2 cents to it was that there's not really much terrain to run on out here. It's just the wide open plains. Wide open plains. It used to be wide open. I need a minute. It used to be wide open. But then, I haven't been here in a while. And, this house is kind of isolated. So because no one was using those plains, no one really trimmed anything out there. So wild flowers and plants started growing out there. But when I say wild flowers and plants, I really mean like tall, thick briar and thorns and plants that were hard to wade through. So it's hard to run through that. And then there's uneven terrain out there where there's some very, very heavy grass that is very thick and easy to miss, like a pothole, divots and stuff. So there's hazards. You can trip, your foot can sink through. So it's a bit hard to run out there. I did run out there the other day. I did do a run. But unfortunately, it wasn't that long. And I had to kind of stop and walk back because I didn't want to injure myself. Because this is going to sound arrogant, but my presence is needed here, or at least it definitely was at the time that I did that run. So I couldn't afford to injure myself because other people were counting on me to be healthy. So with that being said, I recorded a video expressing my frustrations about it. The thing is, I think I've just been complaining because this isn't really much of a track, but if this is all you got to make do. You can't make excuses. So no excuses. I just ran around all the way around to there and then came back around. So that being said, God, music, and good people and good scenery. So, and the idea to run around the track with my brother on his last few laps was an idea that I thought about because I ran with another guy. Thank you, Nathaniel. I ran with him a little while back. And I will say that dude is on another level. So I gotta say, I was just dying at the end of that. And, you know, Nathaniel, I love you, but bro, it was hard to run with you. It was hard to keep up. Not because of you, but because it was just hard to keep up. But I'll say that thank you, because it gave me the idea to help run with my brother. And I hope to run with you too sometime soon. But with that being said, I think it's time to wrap up and go eat dinner.